Hello everyone and welcome back to Algodoo. And yeah, since it has been a while since the last episode, I decided to record several episodes at once. So yeah, you will have more to watch and I will have more to show you. So let's just get right into it. And today I want to create a stopwatch, and the reason for this is, yeah, I'm planning to build something where I need one. That's as simple as it gets. So first of all, you can apply textures, and yeah, so I pre-created this stopwatch background, and what I'm now going to do is glue to the background. We first of all need to think about how we want to implement this. So my idea is we will add a tiny gear in the middle, and this one will rotate with a speed of 1 RPM. And I didn't intend to move the plate here at all. Let's see, appearance. Oh dear, let's just make it a little bit colored so I can see it better. Whatever. So that means we need to gear it down by a factor of 60 to display the minutes. So I am thinking about making one gear with like 10 teeth and another one with 100, and then we will need a ratio of 1 to 6 as well. Let's see. So I need to have this a little bit transparent. And now, question is, can we select only the axle in the middle? Okay, so let's... Worst thing ever is if you select something in this game and you don't notice it. So, we need a ratio of 1 to 6, so in other words, the teeth have to be a little bit larger. Actually, I guess the easiest way would be to just yeah, this one should be 10 teeth. Let's build up another one with 60. Merge them. So what I'm trying to do now is align them so that the second teeth will be okay. Well, first of all, they have to be exactly in the opposite order here. Okay, this is somewhat centered. Now the angle has to be around this. Yeah, it's a little bit of difficult work here. So we are getting towards it. I guess there is a better way to do this, but I currently don't know of any. Yeah. What the fuck did I say? Just trying to rotate everything. Yeah, so this should hopefully do it. First of all, we need to set the collision layers. So, let's see, I will say those two will have layer C. So I'm using shift and the mouse wheel to set the depth of each wheel here, and they are all transparent so that I can somehow see what's behind them. So, and those will have collision layer B, and hopefully this thing, yeah, will now somewhat work. So when I'm rotating this wheel here, it works, but the other wheels there are a little bit small. So let's try to make them just 1% larger. See if it works better. Yeah, that's better somehow. It doesn't have to be super precise, as long as the ratios of the gears are correct. It will manage to run smoothly anyway. So the wheels are set. Now, completely freezing the scene again. Let's get the central axle and add the motor. So, motor speed 1 round per minute. No, we actually need 60 RPM. Oops, what the fuck. The torque should be relatively high, but actually not too high, because I want to be able to stop the stall motor as well. And yeah, let's see what happens. So, actually, what the fuck am I doing here? The motor has to have the speed of 1 RPM. So, this is the seconds, which, yeah, obviously need 1 round to travel. Minutes to travel around, and the big tooth wheel will, be the minutes. And as you can see, yeah, it is moving very slowly. Now we can already attach the how do you call them actually? The sticks, I would say, which show up on the clock. Okay, so I'm back. Apparently it's called indices, and yeah, I wanted to attach them to the tooth wheels here. But first of all, we need a mechanism to start the clock, and I just thought about adding a stick, which we will later on be able to push, and you will see what this is going to do. So yeah, this is probably the size we need. Okay, so this spring here is pulling against the block there, but as soon as something bounces against this, triggers and locks in the other position. That's because the shortened length is obviously over here. So that's the idea. Pretty simple actually. And now the question is, how are we going to do something with this? So very simple actually. So I've not tested this before, so I'm not sure if this will work or not. Yeah, so the stick here has to... Hopefully this works. Apparently I shouldn't have put another mount on this. Every time it's the same issue. As long as you select something, you cannot attach another object to it, you will just move it if you try so. So now we need to set the collision boxes. This one should have layer B. This one doesn't need to have any collision layer. And yeah, let's put this into the front. Oops, what the fuck? I didn't intend to loosen the whole clock here. So, yeah. Apparently, the tooth wheel has right now just too much force. But let's see that I will be able to fix this. And this is also not really working. They both should have the same collision layer. What the fuck? Oh. No, the circle here is should have layer A. So let's try it again. Screw it. Okay. So you get what I intend to do here. As soon as someone bumps against this stick here, this lock here, which is currently not locking anything. Let's see. Density. Probably just yeah. Now the spring is too weak to hold this. Apparently the tooth wheel has still too much force here. Looking better. And we should also decrease the restitution. Okay, this is a little bit spazzing. Maybe we can get it smoother by further decreasing the torque here. Not really. Okay. Wait, there's another thing I could try. That's just adding a really dense box at the very end. Sometimes works out better. Then this one can be normal. And this... Maybe this spring is also now a little bit too strong. Okay, yeah, this locks it. And as soon as I'm bouncing against this, let's see. 1. Now it rotates. And now it's locked. Perfect. Yeah, let's add the indices. And later on I will try to make the color scheme a little bit more eye-friendly. This looks horrible. So be sure to make to remove the collision layer and make it very light, otherwise the heavy weight of the thing here might influence the machine and the accuracy. So now we can do the same with this one. And hope that it did work. That looks pretty promising. I will get rid of the transparency of all these objects, so that later on you will only be able to see the clock face and whatnot. So this is slowly moving. The other thing as well. Okay, let's just try it out. So move everything to the background, which we don't want to see. Yep, clock is working. Although I must admit that those sticks are a little bit slim. And also I should maybe actually change the color here. I don't know, let's just make some random colors. Anyway, to get them, I wonder if I can simply drag this. Ah, perfect. Just making it a little bit better visible. Same goes for this one. Okay, colors are still weird, but who cares? So, can I actually stop the clock as well when I'm just pulling this back? Yep, okay. Now, for the accuracy of the clock, I have no idea. We could try letting this roll against it. Ah, this is cool. Awesome. Yeah, and it looks very smooth. So that's what actually, yeah, that was very quick. But that's it for today. I will, yeah, just release the next episode tomorrow, and I will actually just directly continue building here. Yeah, doing something with the stopwatch. So see you in the next episode. Goodbye.